Hi, I'm Gary Hayward, Brand Ambassador for the House of Bombay Gins, and today I'll be explaining the official IBA cocktail rules. To help demonstrate these rules, we're here with a 2013 Most Imaginative Bartender, Julio Cabrera, who scored the highest marks out of all the participating bartenders. Julio, thanks for joining us.
Happy to be here.
Hello and thanks again for watching. In this video, Julio and I will be covering the competition rules for the presentation of the bottles. Every single bottle that you use must be presented to the judges. All ingredients must be presented with labels facing forward. This helps to ensure there is no confusion with your recipe. You don't want to forget to use anything in your cocktail. Julio has also pre-chilled his cocktail glass prior to presenting the bottles. Hello again. In this video, Julio and I will be covering the competition rules for avoiding spillage. If you are not overly familiar with creating cocktails in a competitive environment, it is very important to practice beforehand. You will lose marks for spillage. As you can see Julio demonstrating here, using a towel is the best way to avoid spillage. Hello again. In this video, Julio and I will be covering the competition rules for handling ice and bar tools. As we all know, health and hygiene is the top priority within the food and beverage industry. Any drinks, ingredients, or bar tools must be handled with this in mind. Use tongs for any solid ingredient, while ensuring that you only handle the top third of the bar tools. If tongs are not available, gloves must be used. Julio, you spent many years working in Milan. Is this something that was instilled early on in your career?
Absolutely. So much of what I learned in Milan, I still use today, especially my technique when I'm making a cocktail, like the use of tongs, stirring, and shaking.
Hello and thanks again for watching. In this video, Julio and I will be covering the competition rules for overpouring or underpouring of a recipe. Accurate measuring of all ingredients is vital to the balance and overall taste of the drink. Using jiggers will guarantee your accuracy and also allow the judges to see your correct measurements. Remember, you must present your finished contents from your cocktail shaker after you've poured all contents of the cocktail into the glass. Now Julio, that's a perfect pour. Hello and thanks again for watching. In this video, Julio and I will be covering the competition rules for garnish neatness. Garnish is an important accessory to your cocktail. You will need to consider this with your mise en place. Ensure that you take the time allocated to prepare all garnishes neatly and consistently. During your presentation, use tongs when handling your garnishes. You will lose marks dramatically for garnishing by hand. And remember, all garnishes must be at least 80% edible. Hello again. In this video, Julio and I will be covering the competition rules for handling of the glassware. As mentioned earlier with regard to bar tools, similar rules apply to glassware. You must only handle the bottom half of the glass. Handling anywhere near the top of the glass is poor etiquette and will result in loss of points. Julio, can you suggest any tips for handling a glassware?
The only thing that should touch the top of a glass is a customer when they're sipping their drink.
Hello again. In this video, Julio and I will be covering the competition rules for timing. You'll have 5 minutes to do your mise en place and 7 minutes to prepare your cocktails for the judges. Be mindful of the clock, but stay positive and focused. Julio, how important was time in your choice of cocktail?
I was very mindful of choosing ingredients that were simple but still creative. When you have a panel of experienced judges in front of you, the pressure is immense. Time goes very quickly. Also, when you are executing one step, you should be thinking about the next one to remain fluid and save time.
Hello and thanks again for watching. In this video, Julio and I will be covering the competition rules for overall neatness. Working neatly and fluidly is the key to a great presentation and, more importantly, great marks. Practice the techniques we've outlined, as they could be the difference between first and second place. Judges are enthused by natural-looking presentation. Working this way will prevent spillage and also help you stay within the allocated time limit. Julio, with your experience, do you have any suggestions here?
This comes down to practice. I have spent 25 years consistently working with good habits, and it has become second nature. Actually, the way I present in competitions is the same way I do every night in the bar I work. That's my best practice.
Thank you for taking the time out to watch this important competition guide. Good luck in this year's program, and please remember to always drink responsibly. Cheers.
Salud.